Good morning. Today I'm going to show you how I apply my makeup as requested by all my folding fam on the Instagram. Sorry, that was bugging me. I do this makeup every day, have done for the last few years, same products all the time, and yeah, let's just stop waffling and let's just do it. So first of all, what I do is I'll take out my hair, because I always put it up when I go to bed and then it always has kinks. So if I take it out before I do my makeup, then it's easy to manage because the kinks fall out a little bit. Does that make sense? So I always do that. Next, I'll do skincare. Those bags, man. No, that's actually my skin. Okay, so first of all, I use this L'Oreal Revitalift. It's hyaluronic acid, basically. I really love it. I really rate it. Sometimes you can get hyaluronic acid that's quite sticky. This isn't. It's highly fragranced, and I don't usually like fragrant skincare, but I'm cool with it because I love it. I have also got the eye one. I'm not gonna lie, I don't see the point of it. It feels like exactly the same product as this, so I just take it all around the eye. But it does come with a really nice eye applicator. But to be honest, honestly I feel like it's the same product. It says it's got 1% more hyaluronic acid in it. Never really been into eye creams. Having said that, there is an eye cream I do love, and it's this one, CeraVe eye repair cream. So basically, when I started using retinols, I was finding I was getting quite dry under eyes. I tried quite a few eye creams, and actually this is the only one. And also, it's the applicator for me. It's so dainty that you don't get too much product out and waste it, because you need a tiny bit for your under eye. So that's that. Then always, every day, and if I don't wear makeup and I can't be bothered to do skincare, I will always put this on. It's Paula's Choice Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Fluid, SPF 50. So the guy that does my, or did do my Botox, because I'm not getting Botox at the minute, and I don't think I'll be getting it for a really long time because I'm enjoying my face without it. I actually watched an old highlight on my Instagram the other day, no, last night, and oh my god, because my last Botox with someone different was just, I just thought it was just horrible. The dentist I go to is really, really good, but he's so expensive, and it's a real upkeep payment to keep having Botox. So anyway, I forgot what I was saying, but I'm not getting Botox anymore, so I'm really going in with the skincare. Anyway, and the guy, the dentist who does my good Botox, or did do my good Botox, he said the best preventative for aging and to keep your skin nice is to put SPF on every single day, a good one, and SPF 50. And this is the one that I found. It's like a milky texture, and so if you don't really like creams, or you feel like you're putting loads of creams on, it's a really nice one. So then I put this, I love this, Sunday Riley Vitamin C. There's a couple of Sunday Riley products that I haven't got on with, which is great because it's expensive, so that's good. But this one I love. I got a little travel bottle in a Space NK calendar. A lot of the expensive beauty products I got that year in that Space NK beauty calendar, and then I carried on buying them. Lastly, I go in with some moisturiser, and at the minute I'm using, and have been using for a really long time actually, this might be my third or fourth pot, is the Caudalie Resveratrol. Why do they name these like this? Lift, basically. Firming Cashmere Cream. Again, quite fragrance, but I got used to it because it sits under my foundation really nice. The one thing I'm looking for from a day moisturiser is that it doesn't break down my foundation. That really annoys me. I also, some mornings when I just want to sort of tan my skin a little bit, is I put a couple of drops of this in it. It's Tan Lux The Face self-tan drops. And what I love about things like this is the tiny bottles that they come in, because this kind of product, I don't need a big bottle because I'm not using it all the time, and this will last so long. I've used this about 5 times so far and it still looks full. Anyway, I just put a couple of drops. I basically put the moisturiser that I'm going to use, it's a bit messy actually, on the back of my hand, and then I'll get the tanning drops. I just put 2 drops in like that. Oh, it smells really good actually. Give it a little mix, and then I just put that on my face like that. And you can put your makeup on straight away, well I do anyway. And also, if you don't wash your hand there, you can see how the tanning works. It's really good. Probably put a bit too much moisturiser on there. I forget to not kind of put your normal amount of moisturiser on, because then you're adding these tanning drops to it. Don't forget to take it down your neck. But I love these tanning drops. You've got to make sure you really go over your face with these tanning drops. You're not going to get like a massive tan, don't worry about it. I'm just going to wash my hands. Okay. Oh, I could come a bit closer, couldn't I? Is that okay? A bit too close. So that's the skincare done. Sometimes I'll then just leave it to sort of soak in a bit before I go in with foundation, and then I'll do my hair maybe. And then if I've not got time, I'll just go straight in. So foundation I'm using at the minute, I always use this in the summer. Illamasqua Skin Base, I'm 8.5. Now, I have a summer and winter foundation. My skin is completely different from summer to winter, so I recommend working yours out as well. Probably use about that much, maybe that's probably even too much. And I'm using a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. Perfect foundation brush. Perfect. This is probably the bit I spend the most time on actually, because I really like to brush it, work it into the skin. What was the other thing I was going to say? Oh yes, sometimes at this point as well, I'll do my hair to let the foundation sort of soak in, because I don't like putting product straight on top of the foundation. Not that I've got many to go, but okay. Next, Naked 3 palette. I got laughed off TikTok for still having a naked palette, but these colours are perfect for my eye colour, because I've got greeny, bluey, grey eyes that change colour sometimes, and all these have an undertone of like a purple. So they're warm browns, they're warm greys, they're warm pinks, and that makes my eyes pop. So that's why. And on a normal day, I will go in with this colour here, which is called Nuna. And I'll put it on a Real Techniques domed shadow brush. I'm going to try and come close so I can actually look at the mirror as well. And this brush is like the perfect shape, so you really don't have to do much work, to be honest. And I just go like this. I literally just go, that's what I do. I literally just go like this. Because the shape of the brush just does it all for you. Sometimes I have to smudge out the sides a little bit just to tidy it up. But I do go quite high, I think anyway. So I do that. And then whatever's left on the brush, I'll go underneath. That's a nice angle, isn't it? So it's like that. Done. And then I also wear that makeup out. If I'm going out and I really want to be like, do good makeup, then I'll use this one as my base. I'll then go on with this one. Don't ask me why, I just do. And then I'll go in with this one. And then for eyeliner, I'll use this one with a different brush, but I haven't got it. So I use that for eyeliner, that one, and that one, and that one. And I do use these if I want sparkle, but I actually don't think they're very good. I wish they just sold Nuna on its own, or those nudes on their own. I think there is a smaller one. I need to check it out. I don't want to buy it though, because I don't want to buy something I don't need. Anyway, then eyebrows. I do mascara last. I use Goof Proof Brow Pencil by Benefit. I have tried cheaper versions because I know you can get these eyebrow sort of waxy pencils like from loads of brands, but it's the colour that I'm stuck to on this one. So you can get like the e.l.f. one is £3. It's really good. I have tried it, but I cannot get the right colour for me, so I just stick with this one now. So I'll just, I mean, I don't always brush my eyebrows out, but if I've got time I do, but you can skip this step. It's just sometimes I have a little bit of like dry skin in my eyebrows because I've got psoriasis in some places. Sometimes it's quite good to brush them out. Right, I'm going to try and do this here. So I've had my eyebrows microbladed, so I basically just fill in. I mean, I say that, I had my eyebrows microbladed a very long time ago and I haven't been back. But you can still see it, look. I don't feel the need to top up. I can't do this here. I'm going to have to do this here. So bronzer, I'm using the Hourglass Luminous Bronze Light Ambient Lighting Bronzer Lumiere. Okay. I went to buy this again the other week because I ran out of my other one. I mean, they last like months. And I got to the till and I went to put my card in and I was like, what? I was like, £54. I'm spending £54 on this. I am. And she went, yeah, the prices have gone up. And I was like, wow, I'm spending £54 on a bronzer and I can't find an alternative. It lasts so long and it's a beautiful colour. And yeah, every 6 months I'll just do that. Whoa. So with the bronzer, I actually put it sort of probably where I put my blush, actually, on my cheeks, just at the top. I don't contour in the day, like what's the point? But I'll contour when I'm going out. And then I put it at the top. So basically, I hear the rule is for bronzer, put it where the sun would hit your skin. So at the top of your head, top of your cheeks. I bring it in a little bit to make my forehead look smaller. I mean, yeah. That's what I do. I don't know why I put it down my neck, but I do. And then I put a bit on the end of my nose. Just the excess, yeah. So that's that. If I overdo it with the bronzer, then there's always enough foundation left on my brush to then just tidy up. Just a tip there. I like to rub that right in. I love this bronzer so much. I'm happy to pay 54 quid. Yeah, I am. Then mascara. Right, you know that I love the MAC Extended Play Mascara. Will always be my fave mascara, but at the minute this one is under £10. It's just as good. It gives me a beautiful lash, but it will never, it still hasn't knocked the MAC one off the list, but I'm using this all the time, and I highly recommend. Now this is I'm going to do this. Can you hear Arthur? pretty. It's actually a gorgeous mascara. The MAC Extended Play will give you a more natural lash. I mean, this looks natural, but you'll know what I mean if you ever compare the two. It just separates my eyelashes a lot more. Looks really fluffy is what I'm looking for. The word I'm looking for. It's quite hard to do in the phone. So I always go in once and give a coat, and then I go back in straight after I've done the other lash, and then the mascara is a little bit more tacky, so you can really get a good second coat. Always do 2 coats. Don't know why. No, I do know why. It's because I want to do 2 coats. Just gives you a better lash. Yeah, and it's not cakey and it's not clumpy. It's just really pretty. I've got some on my eyelid there. Yeah, I've got them on my eyelid. It's just a really pretty natural mascara. So if you get it on your eye, if you get it on your eyebrow, eyelid, leave it to dry before you take it off. Just gonna do the bottom. I very lightly do my bottom lashes, especially if it's daytime. Don't want to look too made up, even though I am. One more thing, blusher. 1 second. So blusher, again, I've been using this since I discovered this in Selfridges in Manchester. I discovered it personally. I was pregnant with Arthur in Manchester. I got my makeup done at Illamasqua because we were going to my mum's best friend's, I think it was her 50th, maybe 60th. Anyway, and yeah, Illamasqua did my makeup, and that's when I also started using Skin Base, because the makeup they did on me was just gorgeous. It's a cream blush. I use Duo Fiber Contour Brush, and if you can see, the reason I use this is because the brush is sort of thinned out at the bottom. So when you're using like a cream blush, you want something like this. Say you had something that was, you know, just really thick, then you'd pick up too much product. But because this is thinned out at the bottom, you're only going to pick just the right amount. I don't need to pick from the pot. I always pick from the lid because that's how little I need. And then to put blush on, I smile and I put it on the balls of my cheek. Anyway, like that. And then I do take it up. And again, like all the time, I put too much of this on, and then I can just go in with my what's left of my foundation, and I can just blend that a little bit more if I need to. I don't know if you've noticed or you can tell, but like throughout the video, the foundation has settled on my skin and it looks so much better. That's all I use. I don't use concealer. I know that this eye's looking a little bit like it needs some, but that's just today. But I'm really not, that wouldn't fuss me at all. And yeah, this is literally all I use every day, all day, every day. Foundation, bronzer, cream blush. So I'm going to put my hair up, I think, today. Bits and bits. Maybe pull my hair out a little bit, like this. And this is the makeup that I wear every single day. And that takes me like, God, 10 minutes max in the morning because I'm quick and I'm not talking to anyone. Got any questions? You can write a comment. I don't know what they call it on YouTube, but you can write a comment or DM me on Instagram, whichever you prefer. But anyway, have a good day and I'll see you soon.